Hello coffee farmers, welcome back to Edwards Coffee Farm. Karibu sana. Today we are diving deep into one of the big questions, and that is coffee farming in Kenya still profitable in year 2026? Well, we'll do a breakdown of the real cost benefit analysis, then show you the exactly what to do in this farm and harvest 20 to 30 kilograms of cherry per coffee stem, both the early crop and also the main crop. If you are planting or already have planted the coffee, this is for you. Stick around. By the end, you will know how to turn your farm into a money-making machine. Let's dig deep in. Now, let's first of all look and use the real 2025-2026 figures from Kenyan coffee data. At 9 feet by 9 feet spacing, you get about 540 trees per acre. So, upon now establishment costs in the first year. What do you do? Digging 3 feet by 3 feet hole. Over there is labor. You have also gone the cost of buying tools, and roughly you'll get to use 15,000 to 20,000 per acre. Now going to seedlings. Most of the seedlings around, they range from 50 shillings to 100 shillings each. So the cost of 540 seedlings is about 50,000 per acre, 50,000 shillings per acre. Now buying the goat manure, and maybe one lorry cost at 47 or 45 to 47 shillings per lorry. And after that, you do the totals, and you get that around 120 per acre. You'll have costed you the whole cost of establishment. So the annual maintenance from the second year onwards is that you'll purchase goat manure for around 5 to 10 kgs per tree, and it will cost you around 15,000 per acre, and so on and so forth. Foliar spraying, because we buy Easy Grow, and that is the foliar that you use to establish the smaller coffee plants, and then later you change to Omex and other inputs. It ranges around 15 to 25,000. Labor for pruning and also weeding and mulching is around 30 to 40,000. The total per acre is 50 to 80,000, or roughly 800 to 1,000 per tree. So that's where we range our coffee establishment. With the practices we'll cover today, you can realistically hit 20 to 30 kgs cherry per stem. That's over 10,000 kilograms cherry per acre. So currently cherry prices range around 110 to 160 per kg, with many farmers getting 120 to 140 average through the cooperatives or through the direct sales. So even at average Kenyan yields, it is still profitable. Coffee farming is still profitable, but with these practices that I'll be mentioning about, you're in the high yield league. Coffee beats maize hands down, and 1 acre of well managed coffee can replace 5 to 6 acres of maize income. Initial years, you break even or make small profit while trees establish, but from the third year, it explodes. Therefore, coffee farming in Kenya is very profitable if you manage it right. So let's get to now the best practices for the 20 to 30 kgs per stem harvest. So how do we actually achieve 20 to 30 kgs per stem? From this step-by-step program for early crop and also the main crop success, we start by planting. And we plant in holes, and also we also emphasize on the spacing, that is the foundation, whereby you dig 3 feet by 3 feet holes, and that's a deep hole, is it? And ensure you have also placed some organic materials under at the bottom of the hole. And after that, you make sure that you have planted at 9 feet by 9 feet spacing, and the 9 feet by 9 feet gives room for big powerful trees that carry heavy loads, so no crowding. Later on, we do the manure application, whereby we emphasize on goat manure, and goat manure is gold for coffee, whereby it is rich in nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, and you apply 2 buckets at the top, which is well decomposed, and you do it around the hole, and after that this will build a soil fertility and support those massive yields. Later, we will be using foliar spray program, where it starts with Easy Grow. We start with Easy Grow foliar, and which is a vegetative formula. You spray for 2 to 3 to 4 weeks. That is around, you do it for 2 months after planting, and it pushes strong vegetative growth. And then you switch to Omex, which is has high nitrogen, phosphorus and potassium, like it is 24, the ratio is 24-18. You spray for after 2 weeks during flowering and fruit development, and this really helps in energizing the tree for heavy berry sets on both early and main crop. Foliar is fast acting, so your trees will thank you for that. Mulching is another management practice that you should always be doing. You can see from this video, the mulch is well distributed in the farm, and applying thick mulch or dry grass around the base, it will really help a lot. And the benefit of mulching is that it conserves soil moisture during the dry season or the dry spell, and it suppresses weeds, and this saves the weeding labor, and you add organic matter as it decomposes, and therefore feeding your soil. Also, mulch regulates soil temperatures and prevents erosion, and therefore mulching alone can boost yields at 20 to 30%. So the other thing that we also emphasize on is canopy management, that is pruning for maximum production. This is a key practice to achieving 20 to 30 kgs. For the first 2 years, you are supposed to remove all secondary branches and suckers and keep the tree as a strong single stem with clean primaries. So this focuses energy on building a powerful framework. From the 3rd year onwards, you introduce secondary branches on the primaries, and you allow about 3 to 4 healthy secondaries per primary, and they become your main fruiting wood. The other thing you do is cap the main stem around 2 meters bearing area, and do the desacking regularly. So proper canopy management is equivalent to more sunlight, which also will benefit and bring up better airflow and also heavier belly load. Later on, when you do that, you'll be able to have gained more on harvesting. Therefore, harvesting, that is the pick only ripe ones. This is where you pick the only ripe ones. You harvest in passes. Only pick fully ripe and red cherries. Never strip everything at once. So in harvesting, you do 4 to 6 rounds per season, and this gives top quality coffee that fetches premium prices and keep the tree healthy for next season, early and main crop. So coffee farming is profitable in Kenya, especially when you follow the proven practices. 1 acre can give you over $1 million net profit yearly at target yields. And the secret is start right, the big holes, right spacing, mulching, and also harvesting selectively. And the last is the canopy management. If you implement this, 20 to 30 kgs per stem is 100% achievable. So drop a comment. What's your biggest coffee challenge? Like, subscribe, hit the bell. Next video we harvest and calculate the actual profits from this farm. Asante sana for watching. See you in the next one. Keep farming smart. Githua's Coffee Farm, it's out.